Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody's having an awesome day. Everybody's rocking out today. I had a busy day. Man, I had a super busy day. I literally just got home about 20 minutes ago. Been going at it all day, nonstop. Really grateful, internally blessed to have a great day today for sure. You know, it's funny. I was questioning myself as I'm coming up the steps, dragging my knee up the door or up the steps to get to the door of my apartment. And I'm cussing because I'm in pain. You know, my knee's still really bothering me and it's not got its strength back up, 100%. Right. And, hey, Heather. Hey guys, how you guys doing tonight? What up from Cincy? My dudes. Got the Queen City in here tonight, guys. That's awesome. I was questioning whether I was going to come on tonight. I was making excuses, trying to justify shit. And ironically, I'm looking at my 12-step program reading today, and it's talking about making excuses. Go figure. There's my higher power working in my life today. It's crazy. I had a busy day, so I'm tired. I just want to stretch out, take an ibuprofen, prop my leg up, like I'm hurting. But I'm showing up. I'm here. I got to stay vigilant in my recovery. It talks about, when we are in active addiction and then when we get clean or we get sober, how making excuses and justifying affected our recovery. Whether it was a job loss, whether it was death, I would beat myself up, self-esteem issues, mental health struggles, just things not going our way. Life would show up and me personally, I'd beat myself up, man. I would kick my own ass day in and day out. And, I was just really hard on myself, especially when things weren't going my way because I'm stubborn. I have control issues. I'm an addict. I want when I want it. And if it's not going my way, I get pissed. I get mad. In recovery, I still struggle with this. I don't know about you guys, but I still struggle with this. Those old behaviors and actions still creep up on me. The old character defects get me. Exactly. Give yourself a break and quit pumping those quarters in that ass kicking machine. Heather, you nailed it. I would not necessarily stop going to meetings, but I would get complacent. I would get lazy. I wouldn't want to get up out of bed. I was comfortable. I do that with my step work to this day. My sponsor is on my butt day in and day out because I'm lazy. I have to be aware of these things, man. I'm a master procrastinator. I can put stuff off. I'll do it tomorrow. It's late. It's 9:41 here. I'm like, man, this is late for me to be going live, but I'm showing up. I have to remember to stay vigilant in my recovery and put in the work. This addiction does not take a break. And I have to remind myself that sometimes, I can't say that I'm too tired. I can't say my knee hurts, that I'm wore out, that I got home late. The cat ate my homework. I had a rough day at work. People at work were aggravating the hell out of me. The kids are driving me nuts. The family's driving me nuts. I'm just throwing examples out there, guys. We have to give ourselves a break. Exactly, Heather. Recovery must come first. Before anything, are the kids and the family and the loved ones, the girlfriends, the boyfriends, it's not going to be there. It is not going to be there if we do not stay vigilant daily, day in and day out. Because if we relapse, we're in trouble. We're screwed. We're going to lose everything all over again. All over again. It's crazy. Our recovery must come first before everything, period. I have to prioritize myself and keep myself number one in my recovery, number one before anything. I have to continue to attend meetings. I have to continue to do my live stream, carry that experience, strength, and hope, be of service, do my step work. And if my sponsor's listening right now, he's cussing me because I've been lazy. I'm telling on myself, I've been lazy and I haven't done it. and he's on me all the time about it. And reach out to your sponsor. Have a relationship with your sponsor. You know, your sponsor's not there to be your best friend, but you can build a relationship close with your sponsor. He's there to keep his foot in your butt or her foot in your butt and stay vigilant in your recovery. That's what a good sponsor does. And for me, I got to pray. I've got to pray sometimes. I got to slow myself down and say the serenity prayer. Sometimes I say it 20 times a day just to get me through that moment, whatever I'm going through that day. Practice the principles in all my affairs to the best of my ability. And when I fail, admit my wrongs, work on that daily inventory every day, and just try to be a better person day in and day out. I try to keep it simple. I don't know about you guys, but when I overwhelm myself and I put too much on my plate, I'm in trouble. That's a red flag for me. I have to take things slowly and engage in things slowly. You know, I'm a thinker. Sometimes I overthink stuff, and I have to really keep it simple, because lost up here in this head of mine, I'm in trouble. You know, that's thinking. I got to really, really be careful and just put in the work, show up, you know, not only show up for myself, but show up for others and be of service and reach out and help. Hey, Patty, glad you're here tonight. Love you guys. You know, I have to keep my priorities in order, you know, and I made this a priority. My recovery is the number one priority in myself and my recovery. You know, I had a busy day today, guys. I had a super busy day. My day started going to the orthopedic and getting the stitches taken out on my knee, making orthopedic. I have to do some rehabilitation on my knee and have physical therapy done. You know, life's showing up for me today because I'm taking care of myself. I did some shopping. Went to the license branch today and got plates on the car and insurance, like, you know, just daily things. These are blessings of recovery day in and day out that just keep showing up by doing the right thing. And I'm really, really grateful for them. You know, the highlight of my night was we get to drive our new car to Cincinnati and back. I got to go to Cincinnati today and drive myself there, which is absolutely amazing. I was in Westchester. I was just outside of Cincinnati, but I got to go eat dinner with my family. You know, the loved ones are starting to show up back in my life again. And I got to go out to dinner with my stepmom and my sister for the first time in a really long time, guys. A really, really long time. Absolute blessing. Welcome, Coda. Hope you're doing good, girl. I'm glad you're here. It's just blessings. Like, I could have never done these things in active addiction. I didn't have two nickels to rub together to go out and do these kinds of things and not think twice about doing them. You know, being responsible and dealing with life on life's terms when it shows up. It's just truly a blessing, and I'm extremely grateful. I got to spend the entire day with Addie today, and we just had an awesome day. And, you know, we're not even undressed or wound down yet. We literally, like I said, just got home. But I'm still participating in my recovery, and I have to remind myself that, you know, I say it day in and day out. When I'm going through something and I don't want to do something, I know that's when I need to do it and get my ass in gear. And, you know, the reading for today and the fellowship that I worked, the 12-step program I work. Thank you for being here. I can't see exactly who that is, but I appreciate everyone that's here and supporting this. Please share. Gisela, thank you. Addie just told me. That's my sidekick here. Some of the comments on here come up as Facebook user on my end, and some of them, if it depends on which page you're viewing this on, because I go live on the closed group, the open 101 recovery group, the blog page, and I also go live on YouTube right now too. So it just depends on where you're at. I just have to remind myself, like, these blessings in this life that I have right now is not going to be here if I don't keep myself number one and stay vigilant and just keep showing up. You know, I made a promise to everyone that I would be here. And the more we share our experience, strength, and hope, we share pages like this. There's other guys out here that do this too that are awesome people in recovery. the more people we might reach, the more people we may help that don't know that this is here, that needs to hear something that's being said. It's an absolute blessing. And I've got a little teaser for you guys. I'm setting something up here in the next week, probably a week and a half. I'm going to have two awesome guys on here. We're going to kind of do a roundtable discussion, and we're all going to share our experience, strength, and hope of kind of how things were before and how things are now today in recovery. And myself and the two gentlemen that are going to be in here to be about an hour long. I'll put it out on the net as an event so you guys know it's going to happen. But there's 50, 60 plus years of recovery that's going to be here tonight. It's going to be an awesome night. I'm super excited. I got confirmation today that the guys can do it, and we're working on a date right now, so it's soon to come. And I hope you guys stay tuned. Please follow the page. Please share the page. Get it out there, guys. Like I said, this is super important because the more we reach out to, the more we help, and the more people that know we're here and that they're not alone. And that's what it's all about, giving someone some hope, giving the hopeless some hope. Because I was that person at one point in my life. Welcome, Marty. I'm glad. Oh, man, that's awesome. I am glad to read that. I am one of those people that found this group, and I am glad that he did. And I'm glad that you reached out. That's just a prime example of how this works. This gentleman reached out to several people, and I was able to help him, link him up along with some other recovery groups. Because he needed help and he didn't know that these pages were here. He's living proof that this does work. And the more we share and the more we reach out, the more we help. It's awesome, man. I am so happy for you. And it's huge. That's just huge. Because I can remember not having the courage to raise my hand and being in Relapse Row in a meeting, or the first time I went onto a live stream or into a Zoom meeting. And I wouldn't even turn my camera on, guys. I was scared to death to turn my camera on. I didn't want to show my face because the anxiety and the fear and the guilt and the shame I was feeling, until I went in and I started listening. And I really started listening to people share, and I started relating. And I was like, wow, these people understand me. They know what I'm going through. And I started relating to a lot of things that were shared. It was a beautiful thing. It was an absolutely beautiful thing. And I finally got the courage to share. And look at me now. Look at me now. You can't shut me up. It's amazing. And I absolutely love it. You know what I mean? It's just, it seems like the more we do things, the more comfortable we become, the more repetitious it becomes, and it just becomes a normal thing. I absolutely love doing this. I have self-esteem issues, guys. I don't know about you all, but I have horrible self-esteem issues, self-worth, value. I personally don't think I'm a good-looking guy. Others beg to differ. She says she begs to differ. But you know what I mean? Like, I've been so hard on myself my entire life that, like, turning the camera on was a big deal for me. My self-image was a big deal for me. So doing things like this, it's rough. I can't encourage you guys enough to get outside yourself, and you have to get uncomfortable in order to become comfortable, is where I'm going with this. You really do. It's going to be uncomfortable at first. I'm not going to lie to you. It's super weird. It's super uncomfortable. But once you do it, it gets easier. Trust me. The longer you stay in recovery, the longer you do this day in and day out, and you're vigilant, the easier it gets. It really does. Oh man, Marty, you're making my heart full. I appreciate it, brother. I really do. I'm glad you guys are here tonight. I'm glad the guys that are on here tonight listening took the time out to participate, not only in mine, but in all of our recovery. Please like, share, follow, participate in your recovery, guys. I love you all. I am going to get comfortable and relax. I am super tired. I will be back on here tomorrow. I would say same time, but I can't say same time bad channel because I never know when I'm going to be here. That's why Facebook tells you guys. So follow me. I love you guys. Thanks for being here tonight. We'll see you later.